You know, there's a story. There's a story of an old Chinese farmer. And this old farmer had a farm. And on this farm, he had a horse. And one day, his horse ran off. Right? It was gone. And the villagers came by. And they told him, "Oh wow, what a blow. Your horse ran off, it's gone. How unlucky." And the farmer just said, "Maybe." And then, a few days later, the horse came back. And it brought with it a whole bunch of wild horses. They all ran into the farmer's farm. And the villagers came back, the same ones from the night before, and they said, "Oh my gosh, what fortune! How lucky!" The farmer just said, "Maybe." The next day, the farmer's boy jumped on one of the horses, and the horse bucked him. The boy fell off, broke his leg. The same villagers came back and they exclaimed, "Oh, Madre Dios, Mamma Mia, what misfortune! How could this have happened? How unlucky." The farmer just said, "Maybe." Following that day, conscriptors came to draft people for the army for an upcoming war. And upon seeing the farmer's boy bedridden with his leg broken, they passed him up. The same villagers came by to the farmer and they said, "What fortune! Your boy doesn't have to go out to war. Wow, how lucky." And the farmer said once again, "Maybe." What do we see and what value do we place on the things that happen to us, or do they happen for us? And truly, only we can determine what that means to us and if they are happening to us or for us in life. Shakespeare once said, "Nothing is either good nor bad, but thinking makes it so." So you can choose your thinking when life happens, as it will, as it always does. Our message today actually comes from Liz Hunter Fruitarian. Shout out to Liz Hunter Fruitarian. Definitely go give her that follow. This message was a wonderful one. It said, everything in your life is there as a vehicle for your transformation. All the things that happen to you or happen for you. Do you believe things happen to you in life, or do you think they happen for you, for your growth, for your excellence? These trials and tribulations, these adversities and obstacles, are they happening so that you can blossom and bloom and grow? For even a seed makes its way through a period in darkness. How can you transmute the things that happen for you in life, making even the best out of the worst situations, alchemizing, saying to yourself, things happen for me, not to me. It is just a switch, a reframe, just a subtle change in perspective that can make all the difference in life. Sometimes they say the bad things that happen in our lives put us directly on the path to the best things that will ever happen to us. Has this been the case for you? I definitely felt this in my life when I went through one of the most painful breakups and separations in a relationship that lasted for 10 years. We were high school sweethearts. Both of our parents had come from, divorce. We had come from divorced families, but we never thought this would be us. We never envisioned that life for us, and we wanted things to be different. Try as we might, right? They say do or do not. There is no try. Try as we might, we couldn't make things better. We couldn't communicate. Like they say, communication rules the nation, right? But if I could go back today and change things, I ask myself, would I? Knowing what I know about where I am today, the peace I feel today, the joy I feel today, the happiness I have today, and the people whose lives I've always wanted to be able to be in a position to impact today, if I changed what happened then, would I be the same today? Maybe. Maybe not. So sometimes the things that we think are happening to us are the things happening for us. If it had not been for that separation, had I not made my exodus and sojourned to another faraway land for me at the time, leaving my comfort zone and entering my discovery zone, would I have ever had a testimony if I had not been tested? These are the questions. So sometimes it takes a wrong turn to get you to the right place. And when you get to that place, will you be grateful for that turn? Right? Like Bugs Bunny used to say,
It took a turn at Albuquerque. Meh. What's up, Doc?
took the wrong turn at Albuquerque, right? Went down Acme Lane.
Hey, man, you stinker.
Did you feel like you went wrong in life somewhere? Did you feel like things didn't happen as you expected and thus you felt like they happened the wrong way? Were those bad things happening to you or for you in life? Someone once said, I wouldn't change anything. I think it's important to let things happen and stay happened. That it's all a part of the learning curve, part of fate, and I'm glad that it happened. What does it take within you to be grateful for something that when it happened, you were so ungrateful? You were so disappointed, you were so depressed, you were so forlorn, melancholy, and downtrodden, beaten down by this thing. Can you look at it differently today? For as Steve Jobs said, we cannot connect the dots looking forward, but we connect the dots looking back. Hindsight is always 20/20. You have perfect vision when you reflect on these past things that could have been happening for you all along. Be a true believer that everything happens for a reason. Though you may not always understand why, believe that the most valuable lesson behind it is to make you stronger. Living in the moment because that's all there is. Hanging on to the good and being able to let go. It takes a certain amount of perception to see beyond what has happened to us and to transmute that energy and say, know what? This actually happened for me. Had it not been for this, I wouldn't be where I am today. Had it not been for this, I wouldn't be who I am today. Believing that everything happens for a reason. Sometimes people change so you can learn to let go. Sometimes good things fall apart so even better things can fall together. Do you believe that that's happening in your life right now? That even better things are happening that you are unaware of? The pieces are all falling together for you. We have a choice. In life, when bad things happen or the things we perceive as negative happen, we can either let these things define us, right? Having that narrative, that story that reigns over our life. We can let it destroy us, bringing us down, pulling us down into the depths of our sorrows, grief, and depression, or we can allow it to strengthen us, to embolden us, to empower us. And this is a choice. I love how Third Eye Shy says, Your existence is an affirmation. Woo! Come on, somebody. Church. Tabernacling here. Thank you, Shai. Your existence is an affirmation. And you can place meaning on the things that happen in your life. Wow. Sometimes the reason good things are not happening to you is because you are the good thing that needs to happen to other people. I found this to be true as well. The mess that I thought was going on was preparing me to have a message for someone who needed to hear it. I'll never forget. Random podcast episode, somebody comes back to me. Me thinking I'm just putting this out there into the ethernet, right? Just putting out the message. Someone comes back to me and says, "You have no idea. I listened to that podcast last night and I was thinking about ending it all. I was thinking about letting it all go. I was so low in my frequency that I was actually debating whether or not I should go on. And I listened to your words and I said, I'll continue. I'll keep going." And I got teary-eyed. I got very emotional when I heard that because I thought to myself, what? How am I being used here? The things that I thought were happening to me were actually happening for me. And by way, they were happening for someone else that I didn't even know was listening, didn't even know was watching, didn't even know needed the message that I had to give in that very moment that I gave. So realize that sometimes you are that good thing that needs to happen to other people. And you never know who that could be. They might not even tell you. Believing that certain bad things that happen in life teach us how to look at good things in a whole new light, perspective. How can you look at the things that have happened in your past and realize they have prepared you in some way for your future or this present moment? The pressure that is bringing the diamond out, right? Crushing the olive to extract the oil within you. How can you transmute this energy and make the best out of even the worst situations? How can you reframe to reinvigorate yourself, renew yourself, restore yourself, and be reborn, knowing that these things have not happened to you? They happen for you. So lastly, my friend, here is a mantra for you. Here is an affirmation. Thank you, Shai. And if you'd like, comment this down below just to affirm it. This is something you can tell yourself. Perspective. All things are working for my good. Right now, as you watch this, as you listen to this, you can comment down below. Just say, all things are working for my good. Or just speak it. Speak it, believe it, receive it, and feel. How does that feel in your body? All things are working for my good. All things work for my health, wealth, and happiness. All things are working for my benefit. All is well. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Yes. Thank you, Shai. All things working for the highest good, your highest good. And we don't even know what that is. Here's the thing. Expectation can create suffering. So when you don't even know what the highest good is for you, letting go and realizing that the universe has your back, the universe has got you, right? When you let go of what you think things should be, you open the doors to how things could be. And it could be beyond your wildest dreams, even further than your wildest imagination, your highest good, the best possible outcome. Who knows what that is? We may think that we're taking a detour in life when that detour is in the direction of our destiny. My friend, you are blessed. When you go through a test, you are blessed. When you feel like you are stressed, you are blessed. Because you may not realize what you are being prepared for. Like Scar said on Lion King, be prepared. An opportunity loves preparation. So let us not shame or blame, and let us not feel as though we should put down the circumstances that happened for us in life, for we never know what we are meant for until we're there. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being here today and breathing in this space. Had a wonderful message stream through today, and I really appreciate you for hearing it. Awesome. Thank you, Haruka, for joining. Haruka-san says, totally resonate with this message. Wonderful. I'm glad that you did. I did as well. This was as much for me as I'm sure it has been for you. Thank you. Hey there. There you go. Awesome. Success over suicide came through. Thank you for this positive mindset this morning. Hey, your motivation for the morning. I love how you do your videos. Here is your motivation. I love how you come in. You got the energy. You got the energy, my friend. Awesome, awesome. Yes, thank you for being. Much love. Lewis, thank you for being. Hey, you filling up my cup too. I appreciate you. I feel all the energy. Yes, Kyle, all things are working for your good. Yes, Celestial, all things are working for your good. Awesome, awesome. Wonderful beings. Angelo, all things, you know they're working for your good. Infinite love and positivity, Shy. Yes, Nikita, all things working for your good. You know it. Perspective. Perspective. So much love, my friend. Thank you, as always, for your love, your light, your energy. Definitely, tag someone in this who you feel needs to hear this message. Just drop their name below. And if you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay. If you caught this live, hashtag live. We appreciate you for being here. You showed up for yourself today. Definitely jump in my DMs. Would love to get to know your story if we haven't been acquainted already. Check out the Open Palm podcast. The link is in the bio there for your listening pleasure, your daily inspiration. And hit the bell notification to be notified whenever we do these live sessions. My friend, be well, be blessed. Have faith and understand that life may not be happening to you, but it could actually be happening for you. For everything that you are always and constantly in a state of becoming. Much love. Take care, and we will catch you again very, very soon.